Hello. Hello. Hello.
Good morning, distinguished guests. Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Owen Panigo, student of year 11, and with me is
Tyrannioluwa Akiri, the duty prefect, Corona Secondary School, Agbara. We welcome you to the speech and prize giving day of Corona Secondary School, Agbara for the 2023-2024 academic session.
This event offers another unique opportunity to recognize, celebrate, and reward creativity, hard work, diligence, and outstanding achievements in all facets of our school community.
To kickstart this program, we shall have the academic procession. This procession will be led by the principal, Corona Secondary School, Agbara, Mr. Innocent Owaikena, and the Corona Secondary School Board Chair, Mr. Niyi Yusuf, closely followed by members of the Trust Council here present. The Director of Education, Mrs. Adetokunbo Matilukuro, and our guest speaker, Engineer Adora Nwodo. The PTA Chair, Mr. Deji Adeni, and the Head of Corporate Services, Mrs. Ngozi Ebo. Corona Day Secondary School Principal, Mr. Leke Amo, and the Vice Principal Academics, Mrs. Mojisola Johnson. Vice Principal Pastoral, Mrs. Chito Ezike, and the PTA Vice Chair, Mrs. Taiwo Ojuri. The Head Senior School, Mr. Bismarck Uwogu, and the Head Junior School, Mrs. Chidima Shoniro. Our amiable teachers, academic tie wearers, sports tie wearers, achievements pin wearers, and the prefects of class of 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the procession.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may all be seated now.
The school song. Please, may we all rise for the school song?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may all be seated now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be one of your compers for today's event. My name is Mauritiolu Abujide, a student of year 11. Next on our order of events is the opening address by the principal. Ladies and gentlemen, with a thunderous round of applause, let us welcome our visionary and innovative principal, Mr. Innocent Owaikena, for his address.
Thank you, Moroti. The chairman, Corona Secondary Schools Board, the director of the chief executive officer, Corona Schools Trust Council, members of the Corona Secondary Schools Board here present today, members of the Corona Schools Trust Council Executive Management present today, our dear keynote speaker, Ms. Adora Wodo, class of 2012, heads of schools, Principal Corona Day Secondary School, the head consult Corona College of Education, deputy heads of schools, Corona primary schools here present, PTA chair, PTA executives, esteemed parents of Corona Secondary School, my beloved students, distinguished members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with immense joy and gratitude that I welcome you all to this year's Speech and Prize Giving Day. It's a day that is dedicated to celebrating excellence and inspiring future greatness. The theme for today's program is "The Future is Now, Honoring Achievements, Inspiring Success." This theme resonates deeply with the mission of Corona Secondary School and, of course, at large, Corona Schools Trust Council. It reminds us that the seed of greatness that we have sown and the ones that we're going to sow today and in the hearts of and minds of these remarkable young boys and girls will grow and bring forth great fruits. Today, we're not only going to recognize the exceptional achievements of our students, but we're also going to ignite the passion in them so that we can keep them on the track for continued success in their journey ahead. This occasion is a testament to the unwavering commitment of our parents, of our teachers, our students, and school leaders. The commitment to nurture a generation that will shape the future with courage, with innovation, with excellence. It is not a day for great speeches, it's just a day for us to celebrate. We'll celebrate academic excellence, we'll celebrate excellence in behavior, we'll celebrate excellence in sports, in music, in arts, in debates and public speaking. We'll celebrate excellence in every area of the school life. I enjoin you to please join us all times when we'll be asked to celebrate young boys and girls, our staff. Please do celebrate. At least there's a resounding applause would work. I thank you all for your support and your presence here today, and I invite us all to fully engage in this celebration. It is a celebration of brilliance and potential. So together, let us honor the achievements of today while we inspire success stories for tomorrow. Our boys and girls put in their best to achieve the feats that we'll be celebrating today. The onus is now upon us to do the needful. Thank you for coming, and once again, good morning.
Thank you, our dear principal, Mr. Innocent Oekena, for that inspiring opening remarks. A wonderful day to you, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Toluwalewa Oladimi, a student of year 11, and I am your host for this segment of the event. It is time for the keynote address, and I have the distinct honor to invite the resourceful and insightful engineer Agbara Owodo. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give her a round of applause as she makes her way to the stage. But before she takes the microphone, I have the rare privilege to read her citation. Engineer Agbara Owodo is an engineering manager and a multi-award-winning senior software engineer. She currently works at the intersection of cloud engineering and developer platforms and is passionate in technologies. Apart from building and advocating for the cloud and emerging technologies, Agbara is a digital creator and the founder of Nexus Scale, an EdTech non-profit providing simulated work experience for 10,700 plus software engineers, designers, and product managers. She is also the vice president of the Nigerian chapter for the VRAR Association. Her work there involves creating more awareness for virtual and augmented reality technologies. She has courses online that teaches people about the infrastructure automation. She has published multiple of articles on software engineering, productivity, and career growth on her blog, Agbara Hack. She also has a YouTube channel, Agbara Owodo TV, where she posts tech content that could be useful to software developers. Agbara has a first-class computer science degree from the University of Lagos and is currently a computer science graduate at Georgia Tech, USA. She's an alumna of the Stanford University Graduate School of Business. Agbara is a USTTI alumna. The USTTI is a non-profit joint venture between leaders of the US communications industry and ranking officials from the United States government. She has also been featured by Logitech, Yahoo Finance, Tech Cabal, Channels TV, Business Insider Africa, and TechPoint Africa, and many more. In 2023, Agbara won the Women Tech Network Software Engineering Leader of the Year Award, and she was also nominated for the Future Africa Awards Prize for Education. In January 2024, she won the Changemaker of the Year Tech Award at the Impact Leadership Global Award in Dubai. Agbara is the author of the popular book, Cloud Engineering for Beginners. This book is currently helping a lot of people start their career as cloud engineers. She is also the author of Beginning Azure DevOps, a book published by Wiley, and Confident Cloud, a book published by Page. Agbara spends a lot of time on her LinkedIn sharing about her experience as a woman in tech. She is extremely passionate about the developer community. She co-organizes community events and speaks at technology conferences. Distinguished guests, Ladies and gentlemen, join me in giving a thunderous applause to the resourceful, insightful, innovative, impactful, gorgeous, eloquent, well-spoken, and ever-striving engineer Miss Agbara Uwodo. Good morning, everybody. I was standing here was in 2012 on my graduation, and 12 years later, I am here speaking to award winners, the school, parents, and members of the Corona Schools Trust Council Board and everyone else. I have many things to talk about, but I've been told that I have limited time, so I would start with my personal journey. Like the fantastic compare said, my name is Agbara. So many people here actually call me Nene. So if you hear anybody calling me Nene, they're still talking to me. And I think I'll call myself Nene just for the sake of this talk, because I'm talking about my journey and it started from here. I came to Corona, I was very young. I think I was 10. I was in obviously just one when I came here, and it was a last-minute decision. I had to choose between Corona and a couple of other schools, and because my brother was here, I think he spent a year. There was an attachment to the name, and so I chose the school. And if I'm being very honest, in my first year I did not like it. This was the first time I was far away from home. This was the first time I was far away from my parents. This was the first time I'd had to do things by myself and on my own. And thankfully, I'm not one of those people that would tell my children I was a straight A student and I would be lying. But I was a straight A student in primary school. I came here in just one, and I struggled a lot. I struggled with just making friends. I struggled with sort of getting into becoming myself and being a part of this school and institution. I struggled with, and obviously because of that, I also struggled with my education. It took a while, about 2 years, but I finally was able to find, and I started contributing to things. I found my voice here. And the reason I'm saying this is because as a young person in your teens, you have so much time. And now is the best time for you to start thinking about what you really want to do with your life. My mantra is to give all I am and all I have to make the world a better place so that I can die empty, right? And for me, right, coming here to say this is me just telling you that you should think about what you want, what you love to do, and follow that passion unapologetically, because that is what would allow you make it. So I would say like what I do today. I'm currently a software engineering manager. I work for a company called Stack Overflow, and they are the biggest knowledge as a service company for software developers today. Prior to me becoming a manager at Stack, I used to work at Microsoft. I spent 5 years there as a software engineer. And working there obviously was me doing a lot of things with mathematics and computing, which is a voice that I found here. It was not on my bio because I wouldn't put that on a professional bio, but I'm actually also a DJ, right? So the point is, and I'm saying that because it's important to note that you don't have to be one-dimensional. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you love to do, be it music, sports, in the arts, in whatever creative way, as an illustrator, as a painter, as an actor, as an engineer, as someone that wants to work in policy as well, from JS2 to SS3, doing what I knew I loved to do, and only focusing on that. So I was focused on the math side, the computer side, and the music side of myself. And if you ask anyone that was in my set, they will tell you that those were the only things I really cared about, nothing else. And I finished here. I went to school in the University of Lagos, and I studied computer science. And it was at that point that I started thinking about the kind of impact I wanted to make in the world with the degree. I didn't just want to be someone that people knew for the degree that I had, or for the school that I went to. and I decided to get into public speak. Have decided that I want to spend the rest of my time giving back to education. And there is one thing that, and when people ask me where it starts from, I pretty much always say it started from here, because it did start from here. There are lots of people here, and I feel like people are the best resources that you can ever have. There are lots of people here that you can learn from, a lot of people that can inspire you, a lot of stories based on past students. This being here shapes my values on discipline. It's crazy that my friends up to today, I think it was 5:30 that we used to wake up. Now I wake up at 6, maybe not 5:30. But the thing is, since I left this school up until today in my life, even if I sleep late, my eyes would always open at 6. They might open at 6 and they might close at 7 because I'm tired and I want to wake up at 10 and then start my day properly. But the truth is, the small things, the mundane things, when you wake up in the morning, the fact that you pray every day, the discipline to starting something and making sure you finish it. One thing that people in my industry say about me is my work rate. If Agbara tells you she's going to do something, just go and sleep, because best believe that thing is going to be done. And it is beyond the academics. I love academics. I'm an academia person. One day I hope to get my PhD, and that's actually one of the reasons I'm getting a master's right now, so that I can do that and maybe be Dr. Adora in the next 6 years. But beyond academics, right, their values. And these values actually make you go far, because those values, the truth is, if you have those values, even if you might not be the naturally gifted person in the room, you can commit to anything you want to be in this life and just go ahead and do it. So what I want to leave you with today is that you should embrace the values that the school gives you, right? Make them an integral part of your life, from the things you think are mundane, the values, the morals, those things that can stay with you and shape your life. You should also explore the world and get inspiration from wherever possible, because you would need it. You should want to think about the world as a place where you have come to give and not to take. Because in giving, that's how people recognize the value that you have and want to give you back. So you might want to give your knowledge, you might want to give your time, you might want to give yourself. And there are many people here doing that today. The choir, right? The band, the orchestra, right? They're doing a lot of things and they're giving back to the school, right? And you don't know where that will take them someday. The people that, the sporty people, right? They're giving. The academias, they're giving. The prefects, because I feel like being a prefect is sacrifice. You could spend time in your SS3 doing whatever you want, but the fact that you are here, it's some kind of leadership. It's giving. And in your own way, even if you are not in any of these categories, you can also give in your class, in your hostel, anywhere you can. So it's important that you do. And I also want to say that the theme today is that we're honoring achievements and inspiring success. And I want everyone here to know that as much as here we are honoring academic success, success isn't intentional. You might be here and you might have talents in so many other things. As a matter of fact, I don't think I stepped on the stage once for any prize giving day. I was never a winner for my 6 years. I think the only time I stepped on stage to receive an award was in my final year in SS3, because I went best in further math, and also because I graduated, so I came to pick up awards. But prior to that, I'm saying that because everyone here that is an award winner, congratulations to you. Everyone here that is not an award winner, you have time to win these awards next year, in 2 years, when take in the values and just allow yourself to be inspired by the resources you have in the school and be inspired by the world as well. And these things can change your life. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Engineer Adora Nedu, for that inspiring speech. Ladies and gentlemen, may we once again give her a round of applause. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Olayimika Dorotimi, the Heron House Captain, Corona Secondary School, Agbara. And with me is
Leila Ezenwa, the Social Prefect, Corona Secondary School, Agbara. And it is our distinct honor to be your compares for this segment of today's event, the Academic Awards.
Before we proceed, we would like to plead with all parents and well-wishers to please wait till after the event to use the backdrop for photographs so we can save time. In this presentation, we aim to celebrate in the aspect of
Starting off with, I'd like to call on Mr. B for the presentation.
Now, for the best in